What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Doing another subscriber requested course here, like usual, in the backyard simulator. Working our way through the course, or through the course list in the most efficient and in order fashion as I can. As for today, we are playing Green Acres Golf and Recreation. This is in Dexter, Georgia, courtesy of the YouTube subscriber, hopefully you're a subscriber, by the name of Feared by Many. And he or she said that this was or is a local track I used to play back in the day. So shout out to you, Feared by Many, for the request. I appreciate it. We're going to give it a go. Basically, back here today, this is my second round of the day. I played Winding Branch beforehand, so I not only write them down as you guys request them in order, I play them in order, and then I edit them and post them in order. So you guys will be seeing that first. Played decent in that one, so go check out that video. I'm kind of, like I mentioned, that was a little bit of a longer one. I won't know until I edit it, but basically I just talked through how I've been in a little bit of a mini slump here as of late, both back playing here and on course. So I'm kind of trying to battle my way through that. Played decent there. That was an easier course, which was good, so got some good swings there. Extremely hot and humid out here today. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I just looked in my shorts beforehand. Got some wet spots on there. It looks like one thing, but I can promise you it's not. It's just sweat from my shirt and from leaning over with my forearms, but if you guys can see that on camera, I assure you it's sweat. But basically, hot and humid, I can probably feel myself already starting to get fatigued a little bit. We're going to try our best and hopefully just have some pretty good swings here, not get too down on myself if I have some bad swings and bad holes, and just kind of battle our way through. Only 3 tee box options here. There was, I think, men's, women's, and pro. This is the second one, actually. I don't know if Garmin and Home Tee Hero, they changed things around. Usually when I've been playing back here, the furthest back and the most challenging tee boxes are the first one on the list, but now they've been mixing them up, so for whatever reason they've been putting them like out of order. So this pro tee box was in the middle, so lately I've been going by the course rating and the slope in order to play the furthest tee box options, which I usually like to do back here. So basically that's the deal. Just gonna try to get some good smooth swings in here and work our way through the course. Basically, like I mentioned, second course back here playing today. If you want to hear some more of my thoughts of what I've been dealing with lately with my game and whatnot, go check out that Winding Branch video. But basically been a little bit of a mini slump. Haven't played great on course the past couple times. Haven't played great back here. There's been a lot of rain. It was thunderstorms all last night. We got more thunderstorms tonight and all day tomorrow. So this was basically the only day I could come out here. Everything's still a little bit wet and damp, and it's extremely hot and humid. So the first round I had a few misreads or no reads from the Garmin for whatever reason. The R10 doesn't seem to like the moisture, extra moisture in the air or on the ground, so we'll probably have a couple misreads and no reads in here, but generally speaking that either works. It evens itself out. Sometimes it's unfortunate you get a no read on a good shot, and then sometimes you get fortunate where you get a no read on a not so great shot and you get to hit it again. But as for the rundown, Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand, Country Club Elite mat, brand new, second round. I just took these out of the box. Callaway Super Fast balls, DIY stance mat, 10x7 nets, and Home Tee Hero you're seeing within the Garmin Golf app on screen for the simulator software. So without further ado, getting into it, first hole par 5, 403. It looks like a dog leg right, and just by the looks of it on this first hole, this looks like it's going to be a much more challenging course than that first one I just played. So gonna be good if I can get some good swings here, especially put myself in a decent spot off the tee. Still experimenting, still going back and forth. Swung it decent on the first one. I mentioned in that last video I was going to give that first round a go and then this one and make a decision if I'm going to keep sticking with this standard length driver shaft, the extra stiff hazardous black. This is the 6.5, which is extra stiff, 3.3 on the torque, 60 grams. I was debating, like I mentioned, going back to my 3-wood shaft, but I was swinging it decent. I would really like to stick with this regular length driver shaft because I can get just a tad more distance out of it, but if I keep spraying them all over the place like I have been somewhat recently on course, when I hit them good, I hit them really good, but it seems like the as you would imagine with the longer length shaft, that consistency goes downhill a little bit compared to the 3-wood, but that's the goal. Here we go. First tee shot. Big old dog leg right. low in the face and headed left. That was kind of a duck hooky worm burner up the left. Only 250, not great, but we're in play, and it's a pretty wide fairway, actually, so we're in play. We've got 237 left going the other way. I guess we're gonna go this way, and I think because it's kind of an in-between number, I could lay up here or just here, but I hit my 4 hybrid, and it's up 5 yards, so it should be a good number. I hit my 4 hybrid about 240, 245 when I hit it well. So we're gonna go right for it. We got 237 to the hole and up 5, so that puts us at 242. So that should be right in the ballpark if we can launch one up and over these trees. Hopefully stick the screen, or at least put something relatively close. A little bit thin towards the heel. We'll see what happens. Don't think that has 240 in it, but if we get a bounce, all right, we got it there. Still wasn't the cleanest strike, but it wasn't terrible. Been kind of dealing with that lately, but we'll take that all day long for a bird to start it off. Second hole, par 4. Oh boy, this is some difficult looking hole layouts. 391 yards, we're somehow 1 under, so we'll take that. I'm sure we'll be giving that stroke back throughout this round, but we got a dog leg left, 260 right there. So we're gonna aim right there. I don't love these trees on the left, but hopefully we can turn one over to the left and put one out there, cut the corner just a little bit and get something in play. That one's headed right, also low on the face towards the heel. I didn't hit it very good, so it should be short of those trees. Probably only going to be about 250 again. Again, I can feel some of that fatigue creeping in from that first round already, but we're in play. 175 left now. We got a pretty straightforward shot here, down 4. So this should be, if I can hit it well, which has been very hit or miss as of late, be a good 8 iron number here. Feel something crawling on my leg as I was hitting that, but caught it a little bit heavy, popped it up a little bit. I'm gonna give it a second. That was dead straight. That was probably gonna be just a tad short on the front side of the green, but looks like I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. I had, like I mentioned in the last video, usually like 90% of the time, if it doesn't read right away, it's not gonna read, but I did have one last time where it read after like 15 seconds. Looks like we gotta hit it again though. So, take 2, 8 iron. That was a little bit further right. Kind of same swing, better contact, but I popped it up a little bit. We'll see if it has the distance. Nope, just a tad short right. The other one was a little bit straighter, which is unfortunate. It might have caught the front side, but that was a pretty similar swing. That has been the miss with this club and the pitching wedge, just a pop-up. And for whatever reason, last time I played on course, I was slicing a lot of stuff, which usually I thought I kind of got out of my system. So that one was kind of similar to what I've been seeing on course, kind of headed right. In real life, that one probably would have been even further right, but 14 yards left, we're in the bunker. 20% will be 3 yards. I think it's probably gonna play closer to 6. So I think we need right around 20, 15 to 20. Gonna go 60 degree. Should be decent. +1, we'll take it. All right, third hole, par 3. 184, up 4. So we're at 188. Gonna go 7 iron. Should be a good number if I can hit it well. Usually see about 185, 190. Occasionally 195, 200 if I really blast one, but stock yardages for my 7 iron, right around 185, 190. So it should be a good number if I can make some contact, decent contact with it. Hand slipped on that. That was heavy and left. That's got to get a big bounce. And I don't think it will. That's going to be short left. Not exactly 190. 22 yards left. We're in the rough. So we got 22 plus another, call it 2, technically 2.2 yards. So we need 24, 25 yards. Gonna go 60 degree. That's very disappointing. That is very, very frustrating and disappointing. +3, right off the hosel. Missed the net about 20 yards or 10 yards right. That went right off the hosel. Very bad. That's frustrating. Really got to stop doing that back here. I think I'm crowding the ball too much. I keep getting in my head of pulling all my wedges left, so I try to move my body and aim a little bit right, but then I think I'm coming across it too much and I'm crowding the ball, so I'm making contact with the club way closer to the hosel or off the hosel like that one and just shanking it, which is frustrating, but that puts us to 1 over now. Fourth hole, par 5, 493. Really want to swing for the fences on this one and take out some frustration, but we're not going to do that. Just going to put another good smooth swing on it, hopefully get something about 275 out there. Maybe give it a little bit extra. Low and left. That's what I get for swinging at it a little bit. Not going to be very far. It's only going to be about 250 if that. 250 on the dot. All right, and we kind of blocked ourselves out here, unfortunately. So, honestly, I'm probably going to leave it there. We've got 245. I guess I could go... over there's not great either. I'm going to leave it there, aim for the right side of the green, and we're just going to blast something through here. So I got 245, plus we're in the rough, which will be another 24 yards on top of it. So I'm going to go, haven't been getting along. I went through a period of hitting that 3 wood off the deck pretty good. Haven't been hitting it as good as of late. So going back to the 3 hybrid, and basically I'm just going to blast one through here and see what happens with that tree. Thin and towards the heel. Not horrendous though. Assuming we caught that tree maybe. I don't know. Either way, we're in play. Alright. 65 yards left, down 2. So we're at 63. I'm going to go 52 degree. And let's see if I can dial up a number right in between. Obviously my 75 yard shot and my 50 yard shot here with this. little bit thin. Sit. All right, we'll take that. Went over the net on that one, but it didn't go very far, so I can get it. I think we got a bird on that. We were +1, now we're back to even, so we'll take that. 5th hole. Got my clubs all messed up in my bag here. 5th hole, par 4, even par. We've got, by the looks of it, a pretty decent dogleg left. So we're gonna aim right there. This could get a little hairy. That narrows pretty good up there by this landing spot, so we gotta put one straight. Can't pull it left, can't leave it out to the right, so need a good smooth swing here. Didn't hammer it, but that should be pretty straight. All right, better swing there. Ooh, I don't know if you guys heard that. It sounded like a big tree just fell down back there somewhere, or a branch at least. 125 left, down 3, so we got 122. I'm gonna go 48 degree. Gonna be pretty close to a full 48 here. Gonna go maybe the best that I can, about 90% on this. Popped it up, we'll see. Should be pretty straight. Yep, tad short, but we'll take that. Clubs have been going when I hit them decent, which hasn't been happening a whole lot, but with the hot, humid weather back here, clubs been going a little bit further because I think I can just swing a little bit quicker, but we'll take the par. We're hacking our way through. We're able to scramble on some of these. Did the same thing on the last video, so all things considered, even par through 5, we'll take it. 6th hole, par 3, 150 up 2, so 152 should be a good smooth 9-iron. Tad thin towards the heel. It's going to be left a little bit, but we got it there. Just a little bit short left. We'll take that. Par. Grab a drink quick, make sure the camera's still going. Looks like it is, which is always good. Sure, you guys can relate. I probably sound like a broken record out here half the time, where I come out with excuses and a lot of being down on myself and complaining, but golf seems like is a game of very much so ebbs and flows. And the one thing that sticks in my head, I know I've said it before, but that Full Swing documentary on Netflix, the series, one thing that really stuck with me out of that was when Brooks Koepka said golf is one of those only things, maybe one of the only sports or like hobbies in general that's so much like it. But the one thing that he said, I'm paraphrasing, but basically golf is one of those things where when you're playing well and you have it, that you think you're never going to lose it, and when you don't have it and you're not playing well, you think you're never going to get it back again. And I can very much relate to that, how I've been playing as of late. But I'm just going to battle through it, keep on swinging. We're not getting on tour anytime soon, so 7th hole, par 4, 360. I think the frustration comes in with, especially back here, not only having it on camera, I do that to myself, but the fact that I play a good amount on course and I play a good amount back here, so all the time, money, energy, and everything else invested into this somewhat stupid game at times. It's just frustrating when you don't have your best stuff for a little bit of a period of time. Seems like you put in all that time and effort and work and money and everything else into it, and you're not seeing the results. But usually ups and downs, it's not just a straight line of progression like most other things in life. So if I can keep playing, I'm in a little bit of a slump, but I should hopefully in the next few weeks start to play some better golf again, and then I'll go through a period where I think I'm playing it well, I got this game figured out, I'm never going to lose it, and then right when I'm starting to be real confident again, I'm sure I'll start playing bad, but that's kind of the way it goes. A little bit high on the face on that one. That's probably only going to be about 250, 260. It was pretty straight though. And I got 270 out of it. Luckily I took a decent bounce in the rough. But we're not in the water, so that's good. 91 yards, down 1, but we're in the rough. So that puts us at 90 plus another 9, so 99 to 100 yards. Going 48 degree. I actually struck that one pretty decent, and I drew it. It's going to be left, and that's going to have to get down a little bit. Yeah, a little bit long left, but we'll take that. That was probably closer to like 110, but better strike, better swing. Eighth hole, par 4. We got water along the left, trees on the right. 345. So we're going to aim up this right side, 275, right about there. Give ourselves a little bit of room for error. Better swing there. Trying to slow down my backswing a little bit, get a little more of a hip turn. That's up the right side. I don't know if it's going to come back a whole lot, especially because we aimed over there, but we're in play. 272 into the rough. If that was in the fairway, that would have rolled out probably an extra 10 or so yards, but we'll take that. 79 yards left, 10%, so we'll call that another 8. So we're right around 87. Gonna go 48. We'll see if I can play an 87-yard shot here. We might be closer to 100. Oh, never mind. All right, decent shot. I choked down pretty far on that. That's another in-between number. I could have easily hit a 52 there, or usually I don't go anything past about 90, 95 with this 48, but we got that to work out. Maybe I'll start playing it from a little less. I like, as you guys know, choking down on my wedges. All right, even par through 8, ninth hole, par 3, 149, so should be a good 9-iron. And considering we got water short and water left, I'll take it if I hit one 155 or 160. And if I don't catch it super great, 149 should still put us on the green somewhere. Popped it up, struck it decent though. It's gonna be a little bit left. Get down. All right, we'll take it. On to the back 9. 10th hole, par 4. We're even par. More difficult course this time, so not super unhappy with the score that we have going so far. That could all go downhill real quick, as I've done out here in the past, but we're going to try to keep it going as long as we can. Decent dogleg right here. We got 261 right there, so I guess we're going to aim there. Usually I like to see my recommended distance off the tee box closer to that number because I just moved it, but it shows me when I start getting closer to 260 that I haven't been hitting the driver super great, as Garmin starts recommending a shorter distance off the tee. But let's see if we can get 275 out of this. Low and left. .262 out of it, but not great. That was kind of duck hooky left. We're in play though, and we got a shot. So we got 140 up 1, and we're in the rough. So that puts us at 141 plus another 14. That puts us at 155, I believe, which should be again a decent 9-iron number. That was straight, but extremely thin. It could work out. Not the very best contact there, but we made the green, so all things considered, we'll take it. That was very thin. At least it was straight, though. Eleventh hole, par 4. 307. Pretty big dogleg left. This almost looks like a swimming pool up here. That's a very rectangular type pond. We'll aim, yeah, I guess right on this corner. We'll go a little bit further right because there's more space up there, but we're gonna aim right there. One of my neighbors is grilling. At first it smelled like burgers, now it smells like eggs. It smells good. Getting hungry. Better contact, still a little bit low on the face. It's gonna go a little further left than I would like, but that was hit at least a little bit better. Get through there. Ugh. Another 5 yards, we would have been clear. I think we might have to contend with these trees now, but we've got a shot, and it looks like we're clear of these big ones. We got that little pine tree in front, but I think that's far enough away to where we can get the ball up and over that. 84 yards, another 10%, so that'll be another 8.5. So that puts us right around 90, 95. So I'm gonna go 48. A little bit left. It's gonna be closer to 100, but down, get down. All right, we'll take it. I've been struggling to find the club face, let alone dial in this club to within 5 yards, but we'll take that. Hopefully I get to the point where on command I can hit it 100, 95, and 90, basically on command, versus trying to ballpark it in, hit something relatively close. But we're even par through 11, 12th hole par 4, 271. But this is a massive dogleg left, and I am not going through there. So right there should do it, and that puts us at 237. So I'm just gonna go smooth 4 hybrid right there, and we'll see what we get out of it. decent contact, but that's going to be left. Hopefully it cuts the corner enough. Wasn't trying to do that, but it looks like it's going to work out for us. That was pulled a decent amount left. 242, right around the number that I expect out of this club, which I guess is decent, but I went into the round beforehand saying that last time I played on course I was coming across the ball over the top and slicing stuff. Today it seems like maybe I'm just overcompensating, but I'm pulling things left, which I guess at least they're not big nasty slices to the right, but now they're kind of, this is borderline or hooking it too much. But 83 yards down 3, so this time we're going to go 52. And basically some of these have been coming up longer than I anticipate, so I'm going to play about, ooh, as a bug flies into my face, play about a 70-75 yard shot. And if we come up a little long, it'll still be on the green. We come up a little bit short, should still be on the green. At least that's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. Came out a little left again. That's probably gonna have to get down. Usually the poles go long, sit. Ugh, I stand corrected. That's what I was talking about. I don't know what it is with the swings lately back here. Ooh, I killed a bug when I hit that too. I think there was an ant crawling on there. I had a smushed bug on my club face after that. I'm coming up long with the wedges. 16th hole, or what am I saying? 12th hole, 16 yards left, and we're in the rough. So that puts us at 16 plus another 1 or 2, 1.5, 2, so 17, 18 yards going 60. Right up and over the net. Should be decent. It might be a tad long or short. I don't know about that. I'm going to grab that ball quick. Hopefully the mic doesn't disconnect. You gotta remember to go search for that other one to the right that I shanked off the Hosel after this round is over. Still got a green light on the mic, which is good. So I think we're still connected. It'd be unfortunate if you guys couldn't hear me after all that. All right. 1 over, 13th hole, par 3, 176 down 3. So going back to the 8 iron. Been popping these up. I'm going to play it a little bit further back. Caught the mat first again towards the toe. We'll see what happens. I think that's going to be a little bit short. Big bounce, go! Ugh, that's going to be a +3 for a bogey. I put the ball where I think I should be hitting it and I pop it up. I move it back and I hit it heavy. Can't seem to figure it out. 14th hole, par 5. That puts us to 2 over. 476. This looks like, and it's pretty straight, narrow fairway up there, but we're going to aim up the right side. Hopefully, good smooth swing with the driver, get ourselves somewhere in play. Very low on the face. Started straight, probably gonna head a little bit left. It's gonna be a worm burner up the middle. Not very far. We're in play though. 231 left. Up 8, so going 4 hybrid. Still tough to tell if my contact struggles with my driver is, I mean, I'm sure it's like 75% just my swing, but I think part of it is still the new driver head, the Stealth 2 that I'm getting used to, and also the shaft. And I'm wondering, part of me, when I don't hit it well, I want to just keep switching things around until I finally find a groove where I'm hitting it well. So I'm like 50-50 if I want to go back to that 3-wood shaft or not, but 4 hybrid. That was what I was doing on course. Came across it, sliced it right, popped it up. It feels decent and it sounds decent off the club, but that's a high spinny slice to the right. 25 yards left, we're in the rough, so we need 27 and a half. Gonna go 56. Caught that thin, that's probably gonna be a little bit short, but should be on the green. Yep. Alright, take the par. 15th hole, par 4. Looks pretty straightforward on this one. 376. Was up the right side. Again, contact wise that was decent, but came over the top on that one. It's up the right. Realistically, that one probably would have been further right. That would have been a slice on course, but we got 280 out of it. .98 up 1, so let's see. It should be a perfect number for my 100-yard shot here with my 48. See if we can do it. It's one thing to have a number that you like, it's another thing to execute it. Low in the face and thin again. Might work out though. If it gets down, sit. Those are kind of weird shots where you don't make very good contact, but you get a decent result out of it. So it didn't feel good when you hit it. You're not super happy with it, but it worked out, so you can't at the same time be too mad at it. Still 2 over, 16th hole, par 4, 421. Another, by the looks of it, pretty straightforward hole. Down 5 yards this time too. No. That is super frustrating. Brand new driver. I almost don't even want to show you guys that. That was... Well, got the first dummy mark on the driver. Look at that. Don't you just love it? Right off the crown, got that permanent white mark now on the driver, which will never go away, which is extremely, extremely disappointing and frustrating. That sucks. Took the paint right off. Alright, gonna go 4 hybrid. Well, it was bound to happen at some point, but super heavy. That went nowhere. Straight though. At least the line, it's further towards the toe, so maybe I can use that as almost an alignment aid. I don't know. Yeah, that's past the paint, unfortunately. Maybe I can put a little bit of Sharpie on there and get rid of it a little bit, but that's frustrating. 44 yards, we're gonna go 52. Hold it left. Alright, 2 holes left. 17th hole, par 4. See if I can hit the middle of the club face and not put another stupid dummy mark on the driver. I think that might have sealed the deal for me on that one. I think I'm going to go back to the 3-wood shaft. That's frustrating. I can blame it on the shaft. It's 100% me and my swing, but low and left. It just baffles me how I can go from, I literally off the complete top of the driver, and that one was the complete bottom of the driver, from swing to swing, how it can be so inconsistent. I think after this round, that's extremely frustrating. I can't do anything about it now. That mark is going to be there for the next 5 years or however long I play that driver, which is unfortunate, but I think after this round, I'm going to switch, go get the 3-wood shaft out of the basement, switch it out, and for the next maybe couple weeks, stick to the 3-wood shaft and maybe dial in some consistency and contact. 131. We had a good round going too. We had a decent first round. This round hasn't been great, but it wasn't horrendous. Kind of, at this point, I'm just out of it after that sky mark, but I was making decent contact. There was some pretty bad swings in there, but it wasn't like horrendous, and then go and do something like that, it's pretty demoralizing. 131, down 1, plus we need another 13 on top of it, so that puts us at 143, I believe. I'm gonna go smooth, choke down 9. Actually hit that one pretty good. Might be too much. That was pretty clean contact on that one. Ooh, landed soft. That was one of my better struck balls out here as of late for a choke down shot. Alright, 18th hole, par 5. I guess any of you out there, if you have a black driver and you put a dummy mark on there before, if you can do anything to kind of, I mean, it's frustrating because usually you can wipe it off, and I've hit some like half on the crown where I've just been able to wipe off the mark, but that one went through the paint. I guess I'll try the Sharpie like I said. Struck it decent. Only good news about that, putting the sky mark on it, is now it's like getting the first ding in your brand new car. It happened, can't do anything about it now, so at least it'll remove some of that back of my head. Don't hit it high, don't mess up the driver, it's already messed up, so now I can kind of swing a little freer at it. and whatever additional marks I put on it, so be it, I guess. 192 down 5. I'm gonna go 7 iron. Struck it decent. I would think that's gonna fade just a little bit, but could be pretty close to the distance. Yep. Alright. Gonna take the good with the bad, I suppose. Better 7 iron swing. We'll take it for a birdie. So, from Green Acres Golf and Recreation in Dexter, Georgia. Again, courtesy of the subscriber by the name of Feared by Many. Shout out to you for the request. Ended up with a 2/74 and a nice new sky mark on the driver. 35 on the front. We went 4 over on the back, or 2 over on the back rather. Excuse me. Yeah, so 35, 39. 7 out of 14 fairways hit. We'll take that right at 50%. Greens regulation, actually, that's not bad. 14 out of 18, that's a decent metric. The putts were pretty high. The chipping wasn't great. I shanked that one off the Hosel that I had to go find to the right, which was frustrating as well. But all things considered, not the best, not the worst. To be 2 over there from the pro tees. I don't know how difficult this course is in real life, but it was more challenging than the first one I played. So it is what it is. Gonna go switch out the shaft and probably hit driver and take out some frustration back here for maybe an hour or so, and just really try to work on my swing and making better contact with that driver. So that's what I have. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Anyone else out there similar to Feared by Many, again, shout out to you for the request. If you want me to play a course of your choosing, give me the name of the course and the location. I'll double check it here within Home T Hero. Preferably give me some background information like Feared by Many did. He said this was a local track he used to play back in the day. So any additional information you can give me is good. I can relay that. I write it down on a piece of paper and bring it out here with me so I can relay the information to the other viewers. But that's what I have. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to go find that ball over there to the right, and I'll see you guys at the next course.